Why not put everybody on Pitavastatin if it actually doesn't increase but even helps the major problem of cardiovascular inflammation due to diabetes? Pitavastatin. It's got a lot of promise. It was discovered a few years ago and developed in Japan. It's still under patent, so it's very expensive. Well, what's the big advantage? It actually appears to help with insulin resistance or prediabetes, as opposed to all of the other statins. Now, some of the statins cause significant increase in prediabetes. As you know, I tend to use a low-dose statin and usually Crestor. The purpose for the statins is not to lower LDL, except in some cases. The vast majority of docs use it based on LDL alone. I don't. If somebody doesn't have plaque, I don't recommend statins. If they do have plaque, that indicates, though, that they've had cardiovascular inflammation, and it can develop again. And you want to have something to decrease that inflammation. Statins do that. So why not put everybody on Pitavastatin if it actually doesn't increase but even helps the major problem of cardiovascular inflammation due to diabetes? So you always, in all the other statins, it's a trade-off between maybe making the diabetes a little bit worse but improving the inflammation. Again, that's why Pitavastatin is so interesting. I didn't use it for the first year because they didn't have a lot of information regarding inflammation. That has come out over the past couple of years, and it does help with inflammation. So this is actually an unboxing video. Canada Pharmacy Online. Have a 2-day event in Louisville, November 8th and 9th. Get your CIMT and all your labs. I had a patient discover this. Basically just looked up Canadian Pharmacies online, and it turns out there are a bunch of them. It was at a conference, so he gave that name and the telephone number out to a lot of folks, and a lot of them used it. So I decided, you know what? I've had many patients do this. I think I'll try it myself. Now, interesting things once you start looking at it. Let's go back and check out where this came from. It's Pitavastatin calcium, which is the name of the drug. It's right in here. And it's in these little blister packs, foil blister packs. Now, you notice on it that there's some unusual looking writing down at the bottom here. That turns out that it's some type of Indian writing, because this is coming from a manufacturing facility in India, in Rodango, East Sikkim, I think, something. We'll find that out in just a minute. It's 100 tablets, 10 by 10, and $75. I don't remember if that's a third or a tenth of what you would pay here in the U.S. So again, the obvious reason for the interest in using this. Zydus Healthcare Limited in Majitar in Rangpo, East Sikkim, India. You thought this was Canadian Pharmacy? Well, it is a Canadian. It's called Canadian Pharmacy Online, and you can get some more information about that. I'll show you that in just a minute. So where did it actually come from? Well, that's an interesting part, because this box came inside of this shipping box. The shipping box actually up here says prepaid, Germany, Post-Oracht 2337 in Niederrhein. So it sounds like maybe they're shipping it from India to a dropship site from Germany. When I ordered it, they said it's going to take about 3 weeks for it to arrive. And so I didn't understand why it would take 3 weeks to come from Canada, doubting that it actually did come from Canada. I'm thinking that the business address is in Canada, and the shipping's coming from Germany, and the medicine is being made in India. Now, do I think that's dangerous? I don't know. I don't know whether it's dangerous or not. I do know that it's a lot less expensive. I do know that we've got blister packs. Is it illegal? I don't know that. Where is Rangpo? Again, East Sikkim district in the Indian state of Sikkim, or Sikkim. Border towns of West Bengal, situated along the Teesta River. Now, what do the websites say about this? This one is called Well Health, I believe, and you can go in and take a look. Just Google Canada Pharmacies online, and the name of this one is actually Canada Pharmacy Online. In one place here, they said that they thought that 96% of these Canadian online pharmacies were illegal, at least in terms of Canadian regulations. They said they had concerns about whether or not these were safe, whether or not they were expired drugs, things like that. So, just like anything else in healthcare, it's a buyer beware. Would I use it? I haven't decided yet. After I've looked it up and got a little bit more detail regarding what the risks are, where it's coming from, I'm not so sure. I don't know. Somebody ask me later and I'll let you know. Thanks for your interest. Have you heard about our event November 8th and 9th in Louisville? Check it out. Go to the front page of our website right there and then click for more information.